Yes, the music is.
Oh,
We working on
goodness.
that.
We
Don't
are
worry.
working on that
Don't worry.
music.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
All right. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Couch Cousins. Welcome back to Couples Couch, where Black love kicks back, gets real, and definitely laughs out loud. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our IG page at Couples Couch 24, as well as our TikTok page at the period couples period couch. I am one of your hosts, Nicole.
Yo, yo, yo. What's good, Couch Cousins? Welcome back to this episode of Couples Couch. Thank you for tuning in to episode number 12. We are just
12.
moving right along, y'all. I am your co-host, Derek.
Co-host.
Or your other host, Derek. My
Okay.
fault. Okay, gotcha.
All right. And don't forget to follow our business pages at SoulSignatureDesigns on Instagram, where you can get your custom made beaded bracelets and necklaces and pretty much anything else you can think of, as well as my Facebook page at Soul Signature. And don't forget to follow our apparel line at BlkLine on Facebook and WeAreBlkline on Instagram. We will post the links in the captions below.
Yep. Yep. I definitely post those when it'll be on our episode of the YouTube channel.
Episode 12. Can you believe it's
Yes.
12 episodes?
Right.
Wow.
Y'all go back and look at the first one compared to this one, and you can tell it's a huge difference.
Do you really think it's a huge, huge difference?
Well, not huge, but it's a lot. Like, I definitely think like we're,
We've gotten better.
yeah, we getting better.
Okay.
Got better.
All right. So, Couch Cipher.
Yes.
We're going to start off with this cipher, and I know that I'm going to get a lot of flack from this.
Ooh,
So,
a lot of flack.
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
So, babe,
Yes.
in your opinion, who is the
Yes.
most overrated artist of all time? Any,
Scoot up.
excuse me,
Oh no, to the microphone. Yeah.
any genre of music?
The most overrated.
The most overrated.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is the most overrated artist in the history of music. Well, her and Elvis Presley. They the two most overrated artists of all time. Yep, I'm going on that hill.
Really?
Yeah. It's been documented how much Elvis has stolen from
Absolutely.
black artists. It is talked about quite a bit. And Taylor Swift is just like,
Bland chicken.
man, just
Unseasoned chicken.
or just a piece of just some dry toast. It's like,
It's giving dry toast.
yeah, just a piece of dry toast. Like you don't even let the whole cycle on the toaster go through. It's just like push it down, push the button, and for maybe 10 seconds and pop it back up. That's it.
Okay.
I'm talking like, yeah, nah. Because again, Taylor Swift, like, she ain't got no really strong voice. I'm pretty sure there's,
I mean, she pulled Travis Kelce.
yeah, but I think that
Heights hometown hero.
I think that's a business deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think that's a business deal.
Why?
Just my personal opinion.
I mean, I'm from Cleveland Heights. Travis Kelce went to my alma mater.
And you speak on it.
And
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
I mean, he's a good-looking white guy.
But he's
I just
Travis
don't-
Kelce up until
I don't see
Taylor
what he sees
Swift.
in Taylor Swift.
he was
honestly.
Gary Owen. He love him some black girls, right?
Yeah.
Right.
true. Yeah.
Right.
I just don't see what he sees in her in comparison to all the other women that he dated.
Thank you. Again, it's a
I mean, I would
business deal.
imagine him with somebody more like a
It's a
Kim
business deal.
Kardashian or
Yeah.
I don't know. Just not her.
It's a business deal. And again, Taylor Swift, give her props because she didn't sold out tours and sold records and stuff.
I mean, somebody's liking her music.
yeah, a whole bunch of people who do they really know what talent is? They just going with the fad.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to get a lot of flack for my most overrated artist. And I already know this because I've said this before in different rooms with different people. But it's a hill that I'm willing to die on.
Ooh.
Okay?
Ooh.
Now, let me preface this by saying I do like this artist.
Mm-hmm.
I do like their music.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like when we talk about the greatest of all time,
Mm-hmm.
his name should not be mentioned in this category.
Okay. Who you talking about?
Nas.
Ooh,
I feel like
Nas Escobar?
I feel
Really?
like Nas is a dope lyricist, great storyteller. Illmatic was dope. I feel like it was way before his time. But when I think of the greatest of all time, they have more albums out than the Nas albums that I prefer. Now, this is not to say that he's not somebody's GOAT. He's probably somebody's GOAT. He's probably on somebody's top 5.
Yep.
He's not on my top 5.
Okay.
And so when I think about hip hop artists, and for all of you people in the comments, like, oh, she's just a female. I am a true hip hop head. So let's not go there. And he'll tell you this.
Yeah.
I love hip hop. I love
shit.
music.
Yeah, she knows her shit.
So when I think of my top 5, Nas is not in that ranking for me. He may not even be in my top 10. Right. And I know that I'm going to get flack from this. I'm probably going to see stuff in the comments. He's going to put this on Opus Clips and post it up, and I'm going to get flack for it. Y'all going to be trying to take my black card. I've already had these conversations with multiple people.
Okay. Here's a impromptu question. You put him over Scarface. Ooh.
I'm going to have to go with Face on that one. I'm going to have to go with Face on that one. Now, you talking about storytellers? Face is a storyteller.
I'm just saying who you think's better, Face or Nas. You can.
I'm gonna have to go with Scarface
you
on
can
that.
Piece it up how you want to piece it up.
I'm gonna have to go with Scarface on that.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh.
So, Couch Cousins in the comment, tell us who is one of the most overrated artists of all time in your opinion.
Yeah.
Because this is my opinion. It's not based on any facts. It's not based on how many albums he sold. It's just my opinion.
Yeah. It's everybody's opinion. Yeah, everybody's opinion.
All right. So, we're going to move on. Don't take my black card, y'all.
Right.
All right, babe.
Okay.
We're going to go into hot topics.
Yes. All right, mic check. So we call the segment mic check. Before we jump into the main segment, let's start with a warm-up question. All right. What's on deck today, my love?
Let's talk about Ray J.
Okay.
We all know Ray J as Brandy's little brother.
Mm-hmm.
We all know him from Love and Hip Hop. He's an entrepreneur. He's done all these things.
Mm-hmm.
The singer was recently hospitalized for pneumonia, and during his stay, he learned that he has black heart. Do you know what that is?
Nah, I've never heard of that.
So that was something that I had to read on because I was like, I thought when I read the interview, I thought when he said black heart, it meant like something like he don't have no love in his heart or something like that.
Yeah.
Come to find out, it's a real condition. It's very rare, and it causes dark pigmentation of the heart tissues. And it also refers
to like trauma or something.
Well, let's get into that. It can also refer to severe fatal damage caused by extreme substance abuse. So the singer is saying that he doesn't think that he'll make it to 2027 because of abuse of drug and alcohol. But to make matters worse, prayers up first of all for your health, Ray J.
Yeah.
But to make matters worse, he's under a protective order banning him from seeing his kids. So he's going through all of this stuff.
Why is that?
That they did not say in the article.
Damn, he can't see his kids?
Oh, Keisha.
That's messed up.
Now, Keisha, they gon' the Beehive is coming for you, girl. They gonna take your black card.
What'd she say?
She said Beyonce.
Oh, okay, Keisha. She's like, bump it. Hey, Keisha, is that a hill you're willing to stand on?
That's a hill you're willing to die on, Keisha?
Yeah, Beyonce? Willing to die on?
Ooh, the Beehive gonna come for you. Ooh, this might be the most controversial episode.
Boy.
Beyonce?
Yeah, because I didn't say Taylor Swift. You done said Nas, and now Keisha done said Beyonce. And over the last 15 years, it's been Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
Wow.
Now,
that's
I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with you, Keisha. But man,
I will say this in defense of Keisha. So the On the Run tour with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Yeah. I remember I was only going because I really just wanted to see Jay-Z because he's the greatest of all time.
So why
living? And so I went. And I saw Beyonce, and I was like, she's phenomenal in concert.
So why do people think she's overrated?
That I don't know.
I think she's not overrated because when you look at an artist, again, an artist, you're creating something. She can create, even if Beyonce, this is how I put her in a category. She's like an amazing artist. Beyonce could sit down and create a whole album of just ballads where all she do is stand there and sing, and it would be a really good album.
Okay.
If Beyonce wanted to do something where just get you dancing and moving and all of that, which she's already done, she'll go out here and she'll put together 10 routines.
I mean, she put on a whole country album, a whole country tour, and every black woman was buying boots and
cowboy hats and boots and cutoffs out there.
Now, that was not my favorite album. It was not.
But
Lemonade is my favorite one, but I get where Keisha is coming from because in the beginning, I was like, I mean, yeah, she can sing, but it was just like, and I don't even want to say cookie cutter. I felt like she didn't really step into her own until Lemonade came out.
Really?
It was like, this is her truth, and she's coming out with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you talking about just lyrics-wise?
Career, don't you even form your mouth to say nothing about my auntie.
What'd she say?
She said, ERYK, never mind. You will get banned.
Carrera's saying Badu?
She's
overrated?
You know she playing.
Nah. Because Erykah Badu don't even get the publicity in the recognition that Beyonce and Taylor Swift get. Only true R&B,
Career playing.
Soul
she
fans.
Just did that. She did that just to be stupid.
Right.
Keisha said she likes Beyonce, but she doesn't have to love everything she does. I agree with that. It's like, and maybe that's why she seems so overrated because
that's what any
it's
artist
almost like oversaturated at some point. Because everything that she does, people are like, "Oh, it's Beyonce, it's Beyonce," Because I promise you, that country album was force fed down my face, and I did not like it.
I think that's with any artist that you like, any of your favorite artists. Like I love Ice Cube and LL Cool J, and but there's some of their albums I'm like, this is not good.
But I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I just didn't like the country album.
Right.
Just didn't like it.
Right.
All right.
So, prayers up to Ray J.
I just hope the judge will let him get to see his kids.
Yeah,
and I hope he gets better. The doctor said that he can't smoke and drink. Yeah. And I just hope he gets better.
He needs to go get some help.
Well, he said that in the article already. Yeah, he said, I know that I need to change my lifestyle. I know that I need to go get some help.
Absolutely.
So hopefully he does the right thing and gets his help.
So he can be here beyond, what do you say, 2027?
Yeah. They said they were giving him months to live. That's crazy. Prayers up to Ray J, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So
let's do our real talk.
Our main discussion.
This is our real talk.
All right.
This did come from one of our couch cousins, this question.
All right. So compromise. What is it? Okay. What does it look like? How much should you compromise in your relationship / marriage? How do you know when it's appropriate to compromise and when it's not? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. Okay, we can dive into. So, all right. So I'll. Well, you go ahead, babe, on the first one, and then I'll respond to the first one, and then we can just kind of go back and forth.
So I've been watching a lot of different podcasts since this question was posed, and one podcast that I came up on, it's called Partnership Aligned, and they define compromise as the mutual concession between two parties. In English, what that means is that you find a middle ground between you and your partner's wishes, habits, or preferences.
Okay.
Now, what the article does state, and it made me look at compromise a little bit differently because I didn't think of it in this realm. So it talks about doing things because you genuinely want to do them, or doing things because you're fearful that your partner is going to be upset with you. You don't want to argue. So if you're doing it out of resentment or fear, then you're not genuine about it. And what that ends up doing is making you a people pleaser. And so those type of people end up compromising more than their partner because they're only doing it out of fear. They don't want to make their partner mad.
Right.
They
Right.
don't want to upset the person. They don't want to argue. So they ended up just doing things. Just, okay, let me just keep the peace.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
so it talks about, it says, anytime you do or don't do something, you can always bring it back to either love or fear. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're not doing it out of love, you're doing it out of fear. And fear masquerades as anger, manipulation, and people pleasing. And that is what leads to the resentment in the relationship.
Oh, I never thought of it as fear.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I never thought of it as fear. I mean, I get the love part, but fear? Huh.
So what do you think?
Well, I definitely think this is it's a really good question or set of questions because, and I'll just be honest, there have been times there are times when people do things, they compromise out of love, and then I also think they compromise out of, like you said, not wanting to argue or not wanting to, like you said, be a people pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you may not feel like doing it, you just do it because you don't want to have your significant other or that person, feel some type of way. Um, and we've all been through that, you know, and it's hard. It's a hard battle through those emotions because if you're sitting and chilling, and your significant other asks you to go do something, you're like, internally, you're like, you don't see me sitting here chilling. I'm sitting here chilling. Like, if I was wanting to go up and do some stuff, I would not be sitting and chilling. I'd be up moving around doing something else.
But why can't you just be honest with your partner and just say, hey, babe, right now, I don't want to do that right now. But if you give me an hour or whatever it is, however
Yeah.
long it's going to take you
Yeah.
to do whatever it is you're doing,
Yeah.
then you don't even create that situation where you're like, damn, why she want me to do this right now?
And that's a good point. I think that that one, and this is just advice for brand new couples, do that early in the relationship.
Do what?
Communicate and say and talk about compromise. You know what I'm saying? And give each other scenarios or situations so that moving forward in the relationship, they'll know, okay, such and such. When you do say, hey, babe, I really don't feel like doing this right now, but give me about an hour or two and then I'll go ahead and take care of it. Your significant other won't feel some type of way because y'all have already, from the early on in the relationship, have discussed compromise and you've practiced the different things amongst y'all's compromising situation.
Okay, so what does compromise look like to you?
So I think compromise, one, I just in a relationship, you have to know, one, you got to know your partner.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to understand what triggers them, what motivates them, all that stuff, so that you understand who they are. Then that way, when a situation comes about where somebody got to sacrifice something, sacrifice their time, sacrifice their feelings, well, I don't know about feeling. Well, do you sacrifice your feelings a little bit?
Sometimes, and compromise sometimes.
Sacrifice your feelings, your time, sometimes your money. Unless you're married, then But at some point, both of you will experience compromise, and I think it's just the situation and what you're actually compromising. But like you said, if you genuinely love this person, I think half the time you'll do things out of love. And I think the other half of the time you do things out of just being a people pleaser, being a significant other pleaser.
So do you feel like it's good to be a people pleaser to your mate, your spouse?
I think
Because I think that's where you draw the line when you're in a relationship. You don't know when to draw that line so that you're not always the people pleaser in the relationship. Because at some point, if you're constantly always compromising, you're the one always compromising.
Yeah.
I feel like that other person
is going to resent.
No, that other person could start to feel like, well, he'll do it anyway.
Yeah,
and
take
then
advantage
take
of it.
advantage of the
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
So you have to know like when to compromise and when not to compromise.
Yeah, I think with the people pleasing thing, I definitely think it has you. You got to know your limits, and once you get to your limit, you got to be like, all right, listen, babe, I just don't feel like doing it. I'm sorry, but I just don't feel like doing it. And your significant other, it is vital that they respect that. They have to respect it.
Now, what
Unless
if you
it's like some, like mandatory life and death type situation, then yeah, that's different. But if it's something that can wait and you tell them, I just don't feel like doing that. Or if it's something that they can do themselves, they have to respect it. Because my thing is, they're asking you to do something for them.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the right to say no. And no matter how it might make your significant other feel, they got to respect that. But again, it depends on what it is being asked of you or what it is that you're having to compromise for.
Now, I'm going to say this.
Okay.
And ladies, follow me here. Okay? Follow me, ladies. I feel like early on in the relationship, not just our relationship, but I've seen this in other relationships too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of times men show up and they want to do everything for the woman because they want her to like him, right?
Okay.
And so you go out, you get her drinks, you get her food, you do all of these things. Mm-hmm. And then when y'all get comfortable in the marriage, then it's like, well, no, babe, I don't want you to do that. But now you've kind of created this situation where this woman is like, oh, well, Derek will do it for me. He always does this for me. But then now you're like, no, I want to do this right now. It's kind of like when you come in and both of y'all have been at work all day long.
Yeah.
And the wife comes in and she's like, oh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I don't feel like cooking.
Yeah.
And I've done this to you before. And I know that you also don't feel like cooking.
Nah, you the better cook.
But sometimes you just don't feel like cooking. And I'm like, babe, I'm tired. Can you cook? And you're like, well, this is what he says, y'all. I didn't plan on it.
Nah,
but I will. And that's kind of that people pleaser mentality.
Okay, to push back a little bit, I get what you're saying, but to me, because I'm an ex-athlete, ex-coach, I don't look at it that way. I look at it as being a team player. You do this is what's best for the team. We got to eat. So, all right, let me just go on, suck it up, and let's get the job done.
But is there sometimes when you feel like I just don't want to do this, but I know babe is tired, so I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
Because what you don't want to have happen is all the time when you're doing these things, do it because you genuinely want to do it. Don't do it because it's like, oh my God, we got to eat.
Yeah.
We got to do this. We got to do that because then it's not done out of love.
Right.
And so even with that compromise, I feel like you have to realize like when you're doing stuff for love or you're doing it to be a people pleaser.
And I think you have to, only you know what your line is and you got to create one.
That boundary. Because
if you don't create your line within yourself first, because in order for you to get the confidence to tell your significant other, hey, I just want to, you got to build it up in yourself.
But shouldn't you already feel confident enough to have those conversations with your significant other?
You should. In the beginning, yeah, you should. Absolutely.
Because I can tell you this, and everybody that's watching on this live right now knows that if I don't want to do something, I'm not doing it. I'm not even providing you a reason. I'm just like, no, I don't want to do it.
So, okay, let's be transparent. Do you feel like I do that?
No.
Right. I'm just a team player. And there are times where you've asked me to do something and I'm like, I'm chilling.
And I'll say, well, babe, you can do it later. But sometimes I'm like, because you are a procrastinator. We've talked about this on previous episodes.
Yeah.
You will procrastinate.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I got to push you a little bit. Babe, come on. It's time to do it now.
Yeah.
But you know me. I'll say I'm not doing it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound fun to me.
Yeah.
And I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah, you'll be like, babe, I'm going to be honest.
I don't want to do that.
And as soon as you say that, I'll be like, all right, it's all good.
Keisha said as long as the compromise works both ways.
Both ways, yeah.
All right, so we already kind of talked about that. How do you know when it's appropriate to compromise and when it's not? you got to draw that line.
Yeah.
That line in the sand. You got to have boundaries. Even in your marriage, you have to have boundaries for what it is that you're going to do, what it is that you're not going to do.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is don't blindside your partner and out of the blue just stop doing certain things that you did before. You have to have that communication. It has to be there.
Yeah. I think that definitely should be talked about. Like when you're dating somebody, to me, that I wish we would have, you know what I'm saying, had this conversation, because that would have, you know what I'm saying, that would have been like, oh, okay, because sometimes just never think about it from certain perspectives. Mm-hmm. So all you young couples out there, or whoever, or y'all who's watching us got kids and about to get in, tell them to talk to their potentially significant other about compromise and what that looks like. And compromise, again, time, money, emotions,
feelings,
like all of that. You know, y'all, you got to talk about that, because it could lead to a lot of resentment. It could lead to hatefulness. Like, it could lead down a really just bad situation that could end up breaking up, divorce, all of that.
Or just carrying resentment for the entire marriage.
Yeah.
For some stuff that you didn't even know you was doing.
Carrying resentment to make you go do something.
No, nobody can make you do anything.
No, I'm saying you carrying that resentment and you be like, well, shoot, I'm tired of doing this, so I'm about to go do something.
Well, they didn't make you do it. You did that on your own accord.
Correct.
But I get what you're saying.
Right.
Now, Minnie Queen, you know I'm about to give you hell.
Who?
She said, in your own opinion, who is the most overrated artist of all time, of all genres?
Right.
Do you know what she said?
No.
Lauryn Hill.
Wow. Boogie is overrated? She's only had one album.
Is that right? So let's ask her. Minnie, is that why you're saying that she's overrated? Because
she's only had one album.
Because she's still eating off of that one album. Why is she overrated? I need to know that.
That means you good.
Did we really overhype Miseducation? And by the way, Lauryn Hill has more than one album. Because she got the MTV Unplugged, and I think people forget about that. And that was a classic, too.
Wow, she said Lauryn Hill.
So, Minnie, tell me, why is she overrated? Is it because of this one album and we still holding on to this one album after all these years? I do want to know why we can't get no new music from her, though.
Man,
I would love to know that, but I guess we'll never know.
Right. I do think, though, that she missed her window. I will say that.
Missed her window to make another album?
Like, just to catch the heat and just ride that wave. I think she definitely did not jump on that daggone wave and ride it long enough. Because you got to think, when she dropped Miseducation, that was 97. And she rode that wave for a good year and a half, maybe. 2 years.
So I'd say 2 or 3 years.
Right, so 2 years, so 99. Right at the turn of the century, think about, people was like, okay, we want to catch this wave. So you had Aaliyah, you had Destiny's Child, you had Missy, you had Eve, you had all these artists like catching heat.
But in between there, she was also writing for people.
I know.
She did the MTV Unplugged.
Right. But I'm talking about just her, just as a artist putting out music and stuff. I think she didn't fully catch that wave. She wrote it for a little bit, and then after that, she just dropped off face of the planet.
But she's still eating off of Miseducation.
Yeah.
Even though they talk about her tours, I'll tell you what. The one time I went to go see her, it was a great show, and she was on time, and she stood there the whole time and performed. But many, just like you, I said I was gonna give you hell, girl. They gave me hell. I already know it. It's coming. I said Nas.
Yeah.
So I already know I'm about to get some flack from this.
Yeah. I just me personally think that Lauryn Hill she missed her window of opportunity. She didn't stay, she just didn't stay on that wave long enough. Because if she would have like stayed on that wave long, she could have been relevant for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Because one, Boogie sing, raps, and she can act.
Yeah.
If she would have really done it right, she could have. Think about Lauryn Hill could have been in some of our favorite late 90s, early 2000 movies. You know what I'm saying?
I know, Jasmine. Nas, I said it. I'm gonna die on that hill. Die on it. Many said it was a great album, but I think people fell in love with the thought of what she could have become. Yes, people cling to her for dear life. I also dislike how as much as people hold her dear, she doesn't show time after time. She doesn't respect her fans. That is true. That is true.
Being late and
being
stuff.
late to those shows, which coming up on February 1st, I think. She's doing a tribute to Roberta Flack and D'Angelo. And you know people are already, I don't know where, but it's going to be aired on TV.
And the first thing people talk about
is they keep wondering, is she going to even show up? That was the first thing in the comments.
On the Breakfast Club, they said she need to go ahead and leave
right now
and go to the place.
See, Minnie's in agreement with me. She said no argument with Nas. I know I'm not the only one, because when I post this in different rooms and chat rooms, it's some people that say the same thing. So I know I'm not the only one.
He's not in my GOAT. He's not in my GOAT conversation. He's dope, but he ain't in my GOAT conversation.
Now, so let me ask this question, because people loved. Oh, Jasmine said she'll also be at the Grammys. Well, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
People love to say, and I'm not saying that he's not. So let me say this. I'm not saying that he's not one of the greatest of all times. I'm not saying that. Okay. But I'm saying when people say like Lauryn Hill can't be one of the greats because she only has one album. But then we throw Biggie in there as a great, and Biggie only has 2 albums.
Yeah.
And one that came out while he was technically still alive. So can we put him in the GOAT conversation or no?
Well, to me, this is the thing about GOAT conversations, no matter if it's sports, if it's music, if it's poetry or whatever. To me, before you have a GOAT discussion, you got to come up with a rubric.
Absolutely.
You got to come up with a rubric of things that you're basing your GOAT argument on. Because people say, he's this, they're this. Okay, come up with a rubric. And that's what a lot of people who have GOAT debates, they never do.
Okay, we're going to have a GOAT debate, episode 13. We coming up with a rubric. We're going to have a GOAT discussion, episode 13. That's what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do?
That's what we're going to do.
Okay, yeah. You got one, and then once you establish your rubric, then you can have your GOAT conversation. Because when I talk with friends of mine about who's the greatest basketball player, who's the greatest football player, who's all of that stuff. And they also, he's just okay, let's come up with a rubric. Let's come up with a criteria that sets you apart to you're in the GOAT conversation. Because, like, for instance, friends of mine who I have who've had arguments about who's the greatest quarterback of all time. You got people that say Tom Brady. You got people say Joe Montana. You got people to say, but then you got people that say Dan Marino and John Elway.
But isn't it subjective ultimately?
Correct.
It's so subjective.
Because if you look, because again, it goes back to a rubric. Because Dan Marino absolutely is in the GOAT conversation, even though he's never won a Super Bowl. But Dan Marino, if you go back and look at his numbers and you look at his film, man, Dan Marino was a gunslinger.
Well, I can't speak on football because I don't know much about it.
But you get what I'm saying,
But
though.
I get it.
Yeah,
I do.
You gotta have, like, you can have a debate about who is the best poet or who is the best actress or who is the best, you know what I'm saying? Have a criteria.
Because then you know what you're grading based on.
Yeah.
Because, see, the one thing that I will say about Biggie is, especially when the movie came out, everybody outside of New York got to see how much he impacted New York City. He had an impact. And I don't know that we got that same impact with a Lauryn Hill. You know what I mean?
No, we didn't. Absolutely.
So I think in Biggie's short career span, the impact that he put on the music industry is why people put him in the GOAT conversation. Yes,
the impact. Again, him and Pac, they literally, Tupac started in 91 from acting, and he died, God rest his soul, in 96. That's 5 years. Biggie dropped. He started coming on scene 92-ish, 93. His album didn't drop till 94, but people start hearing about him. So let's say 93 to 97. That's 4 years. So Pac in 5 years. People look at all the things that Tupac did in 5 years and what Biggie did in 4 years. And to this day, people still talk about Tupac. Him. Let's just talk about Tupac. Like 5 years. And this man died when Tupac died when he was what? 25, 26? 26 years old and died. But look at all the shit he did
up until
from the time he was 20, 21 years old. Just that smart, like, yeah. So you have to have a criteria before you have GOAT debates. Because I don't even really debate people like GOAT debate. I'm saying, all right, what are we basing this on?
A rubric is definitely highly necessary, Manny. Absolutely.
Yeah. What are we basing this on?
All right, so we definitely went off the cuff with that segment. It was good though.
Yeah.
So we are going to move on to our couch questions. These questions came from you, Couch Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing, people really, really enjoyed our segment when we talked about the black urge to say such and such.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's kind of where this.
Or what could get you a whooping.
Yes.
That one's been popping.
So I think that's kind of where this question is going to take us. What is something that will get your black card taken away? So Couch Cousins, in the comments, let us know what is something that will get your black card taken away. I am going to say this.
I got
First
mine.
and foremost.
Go ahead.
If a black person tells you, I don't eat soul food.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to get your black card stripped away. Now, I will say this. There are some soul food items that I just generally don't care for. They're not my favorite.
Yeah.
Fried chicken being one of them. I like fried chicken, but I definitely have to be in the mood to eat fried chicken. It's not something I'm like, okay, on Sunday, I'm going to make some fried chicken.
So now, let me ask you this, babe. Is that because of you not having a gallbladder now, or is that just like growing up? I
just told all my business on here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just joking. Pretty much everybody knows that. Anyway, no.
That's been like that for you growing like your whole life?
I loved fried chicken growing up. And I'm going to be honest when I say this. Mm-hmm. And do not take my black card away, y'all. I can cook.
Right. You can.
But I expect my fried chicken to be a certain way. But when I cook it, it's just not the way that I want it done.
Oh.
I want the crispy fried chicken on the outside, juiciness on the inside. My dad made the best fried chicken to me. Mm-hmm. So if I can't make it the way my dad or my mom or somebody whose chicken I absolutely love, I just don't want to eat it.
What would you rate mine? Be honest. I'm like, what, 6.5, 7?
I'd probably give you an 8.
Ooh, an 8?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Take that 8. Put it in my pocket.
Minnie said people will take hers because she don't like mac and cheese.
Ooh.
Now I'm gonna have to agree with her on this. I make some banging macaroni and cheese, but it's not the side that I'm going for. Like on Thanksgiving, when people like, if you mess up the macaroni and cheese, they gonna be mad at you. It's not my favorite side. I'm not.
Okay. True story. Well, fun fact. Growing up, my favorite side, baked beans.
Okay.
I would get me some baked beans in a heartbeat. Baked beans and potato salad was my two favorite growing up. And I like mac and cheese and collard greens, but I only got a little bit of those. I would tear up some baked beans and some potato salad. I'd tear that up.
Keisha says she don't like greens. That'll definitely get your black card taken away in a black household.
Okay, I got mine. Here we go. God is good all the time.
And all the time, God is good.
If you don't know that phrase, you might get kicked out of the house, the building. You might get kicked out of everywhere. Every black person should know that phrase.
Keisha said, not thinking Beyonce is the GOAT. That's a hill. Keisha, you willing to die on that hill with that one. I know it.
She said that's getting her black card taken away.
And I'm going to say this. I don't think that will get your black card taken away because I know a lot of people that just don't care for it.
Me too. I know some people that ain't big fans of Beyonce.
So, yeah, I don't think that'll get you. You're good with that, Keisha. You can keep your black card on that one because it's a lot of people that agree with you. Oh, my God.
What's up? What?
This leads into your next question.
What does?
Not knowing how to play spades.
Oh,
That will definitely
Oh.
get your black card taken away. Oh, I don't like Kool-Aid either, Minnie. That's
What?
Growing up, we always drank Kool-Aid. That ain't nothing but syrup and sugar.
What?
Let's ask this question. How many black people still drink Kool-Aid? Me and you been together for 5 years. I ain't seen you drink one glass of Kool-Aid.
I don't drink Kool-Aid no more. I drink water now, but
Growing up,
but
it was a staple in the black household.
But if I go somewhere, like to a restaurant, and they got some Kool-Aid, and I'm like, ooh, I want that Kool-Aid.
Just diabetes all in one cup.
What else can you get your black card pulled away from?
You get your black card pulled by walking into somebody's house and not speaking to everybody in the room.
Absolutely.
You will get your ass beat for that.
You will get, yes, you will get fucked up. If
My mother will be like, girl, don't you see everybody in here?
Is your mouth broke? You better speak. Speak to everybody. Everybody, not just your parents. You better speak to everybody in that daggone room.
And you can't just walk in and say, hey, y'all. It's like, all right, hi, grandma. Hi, auntie. You gotta go and speak to everybody individually. It ain't just hey y'all. Especially not our grandparents.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Juanita would have went in on me. Mildred too.
What? Leona and Madea, God rest their souls. Boy, they would have, man, what? Yeah, so yeah, not speaking when you walk in people's house.
Absolutely.
Hey. What else? Can you get your black card taken away?
Well, let's do your question.
Oh, okay. All right. So, second question. Doing these things in a spades game will get you kicked off the table or hands being put on you. I'm going to go ahead and say one. If you renege.
Oh, my God.
If you renege, a fight might happen.
It is going to happen.
A fight, especially if this spades game
is serious.
Serious? Bragging rights, or if there's money on the line. If there's money on the line, you definitely gonna fight.
I'm gonna tell you what, I don't play spades with people who take it too seriously, because to me, if there's no money on the line, what we're not gonna do is be arguing over this game. I will get up from a spades table and walk away. I will tell you this, talking across that table will take me out. Do not talk across the spades table.
Yeah. Well, babe, going to a HBCU, I have seen my fair share of arguments, and I've seen a couple of fist fights.
Well, I don't even think it's going to a HBCU. Because at UC, we had our fair share of arguments and fights break out over a spades game. Cutting the wrong book. Jasmine, you cut the wrong book.
What? Oh, yeah.
Goodness. Yes, that'll definitely get you the table thrown at you.
That'll get you, yeah.
Underbidding. Do not underbid. Overbidding will get you messed up too, though.
Yeah.
Because if you say we about to run this onion and you ain't got nothing to prove it with, now your partner mad at you.
Yeah. You definitely better know what you're doing when you get on that damn table.
You better.
And don't be that person that talks a lot of shit and you fucking
can't
suck.
Don't do that.
That'll definitely get you kicked off the table. That'll get you clowned. You get on the table and you don't know how to play.
Talking with your eyes. Looking down at your hand like you trying to let your partner know you got it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Me and my buddy, I used to play with one of my homeboys my freshman year in college. Me and Dwayne Vaughn, and we had hand signals and we had straight hand signals. Oh man, we had it down.
Y'all were cheating.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Hold up. When Dwayne had a joker, he would look at his hand and then he would do like scratch with one finger. If he had both of them, he scratched with two fingers.
See, I would pay attention to you. I would, yeah.
But it was normal behavior.
No, that's not normal. If every time we play a spades game, y'all doing that, that's wrong.
If you had an ace, if you had the ace of, what was it? If you had the ace of spade, you would scratch your head like if you had the ace of spade. And then we didn't have a bunch of signals because, again, we didn't want to tip ourselves off.
That's obvious, though. If y'all do that at every game, I would pay attention to that. I would pay attention to that.
You wouldn't have called us.
Yeah, we would have. Me and Jair were cold. We were cold on the space table. We were
telling
good.
You, we was swift. We was swift. I know a buddy of mine, when he starts slapping, that would tick his partner off on something. I don't know what it was, but he come out the gate slapping. Or if he just started throwing them down, they would let him know.
Nah.
But yeah.
See, Jasmine, up you telling people your tricks. She said y'all telling us
I
y'all
don't
tricks,
do that
so
no
know.
more. I don't do that
you
no more.
can't play spades with Jasmine now.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that no
Her
more.
and Curtis will peep us out real quick because you done told all your tricks.
Yeah, I don't do. I ain't never played with Jazz before. I'm gonna do that. Jazz,
no, this is Curtis's wife.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I ain't never. I don't do that no more. That was back in college when I did that.
All right, let's stay on our timeline because people gotta go. Y'all, we gotta go to work tomorrow. But don't get me started on that. But anyway.
Yeah, that's another. Okay.
Off the cuff.
All right, off the cuff. Our next segment. So my question to you. Well, yeah, my question. You'll answer, and then I'll answer too. Who was your celebrity childhood crush?
I had so many crushes when I was a child. I loved Michael Jackson. I loved Ralph Tresvant from New Edition.
Okay.
I loved Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block.
I knew it was going to be a white dude in there somewhere.
I loved Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block. I had a whole wall dedicated to Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block.
Oh, man.
I loved Doogie Howser.
Really?
Yes. I thought he was so cute.
Doogie Howser.
But boy, oh boy, I loved me some Ralph Tresvant. I always thought when they sang Candy Girl, they were singing to me. And Popcorn Love, oh, goodness.
Yeah. All right, so my celebrity crush, I'm not gonna lie, it was Tootie.
From Facts of Life?
Man, what? Tootie was fine. Man, Tootie, what? Tootie. Different Strokes, Janet Jackson. When Janet came on there as Willis's girlfriend, I was like, ooh. And then here's another crush. Elisa Milano, when she was on Who's the Boss.
A lot of people love.
Hey man, shoot,
yes.
hello, man. I was like, man, she nice.
Dang.
Yeah.
She aged very well too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When she got older on Who's the Boss, like, oh yeah, she.
Yes, right. Jasmine, Joey Lawrence.
From Blossom.
Oh my God, Joey Lawrence was everything. And yes, Brandon from 90210. I loved Luke Perry.
Jazz is definitely your child because she loved us some white dudes too.
I loved Luke Perry. I thought he was just, he was so attractive.
She said Joey Lawrence off of Blossom.
Yes, I loved him. Oh, Zach from Saved by the Bell. What was my guy's name? The guy with the curly hair.
Slater.
Oh God, I love Slater.
Yeah. What's his name in real life?
I don't know, but Slater was everything.
Yeah,
back
AC
in the day.
Slater.
Oh, Dylan. Yes, Dylan was everything.
Who?
Dylan. Luke Perry. He had that bad boy biker image.
Yeah,
he was so cute. Who's your celebrity crush now?
My celebrity crush now?
Mm-hmm. Do y'all allow y'all husbands to have celebrity crushes, ladies? Or do they even tell y'all who their celebrity crush is?
It ain't fair.
Why?
If you say we can't have none.
Okay, so who's your celebrity crush?
Right now it's a 3-way tie between Nia Long.
Mm-hmm. I knew that name was coming.
Meg Thee Stallion. And here recently, I've been looking, I'm like, okay. But I've always liked her. Jilly from Philly.
Oh, Jilly from Philly. Okay.
Yeah, Jill Scott. That's a grown woman.
That's a grown woman.
So that's what they say about Jill Scott. That's a grown ass woman.
Okay.
She had to hold up. She was on a Breakfast Club and they asked her something about like being in a relationship and talking about submission and yada yada yada. She said, what was the phrase? She said,
if you can't make me submit.
No.
Oh,
She said, if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. I was like, and Charlamagne was like, damn, I'm about to, man, that's some grown woman shit.
Minnie, I asked her, do y'all allow it? Because, you know, some people don't want to talk about their celebrity crush in front of their husbands or their wives because sometimes we get a little bit possessive.
Yeah, get a little jelly.
So the other day,
floaties,
for instance, the other day, I was admiring Method Man. And I must have done it a little bit too many times because he kind of looked over at me. He said, all right, pipe down.
Okay, so the reason why I said that is because she said, Method Man's a fine gentleman. Damn, Method Man look good. Boy, Method Man is show look good. Method Man is a fine. Like, it was 5 times. I'm like, all right, babe, I get it. You think you fine, but man, you just keep saying it. Like, Carl Washington, that my nigga, relax. Relax.
Y'all know I love me some Method Man. Method Man, if you are watching, I have loved you since when you had the fake eye in. I thought you were cute then. I also love Chris Brown, and not the young Chris Brown. It's something about Chris Brown now. Because I don't really like light-skinned men, but it's something about Chris Brown now. And I don't know if it's the music or if it's the swag with the tattoos or how he's been dressing in these fashion shows and stuff that he goes to. Yeah. But yes, and Lance Gross. Those are my 3 celebrities.
We just watched a movie with him and Lil Mama.
Yes. And even in that movie, he was fine.
But yeah, so yeah. Tootie was my celebrity crush as a kid. And Willis is Janet Jackson girlfriend. Ooh. I'm about to say
I don't like the way you doing all that ooh and ah.
We. Miss Vanity.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
Are y'all listening to how he says ooh and ah?
Thank you, Prince, for bringing us Vanity. Because, boy, when I was first...
Girl, ain't nothing gross about him.
I was 9, maybe 10 years old when I saw the Nasty Girl video, and I was like...
OMG.
And they had... Man, what? Vanity 6? What? Vanity was fine. Vanity was fine.
Oh yeah, the story that we watched with Lance Gross with Lil Mama. Yes, it was definitely based on a true story.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
All right, babe. I got a question for you.
Okay.
What is a movie that everyone loves but you secretly hate?
I'm not gonna say I hate it. I just say I just wasn't a big fan.
Know what you about to say?
The color purple.
I already knew.
The Color Purple. It's a great movie, but I'm just. I guess
it's a true coming of age story. It's so good.
I'm just not a fan of movies that have abuse in them. Even though I didn't witness abuse growing up or nothing like that, I just like how can you take pride in being a man if you abusing your wife or and you know what I'm saying over a long period? Like it just wasn't my thing. Now, granted, there was some great parts in the movie, and I know it's on your favorite movie of all time. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. It's not up there for me.
It's one of the greatest movies.
It's not up there for me. All right, your turn. What's a movie that everybody loves but you secretly hate? Or we won't say hate, but we
won't even say secret.
It don't do it for you.
The National Lampoon's Vacation. I didn't like any of them.
Oh, real? The first one,
they're corny.
The first one was good, but after that, the European and the Christmas, it
was just too much. I've never been a fan of those movies.
Yeah,
so that's me.
Yeah, I never liked them other ones either. So, all right, here we go. Would you rather date/marry someone who can't cook or someone who has bad taste in music?
Someone who can't cook. Because I cannot be around you listening to Taylor Swift. Like, I just can't. I'm not going to be able to do it. And as much as we listen to the music over here, you cannot have bad taste in music around me. I won't be able to clean up. We won't be able to have parties together. We won't be able to ride in the car together. I cannot listen.
Somebody who got bad taste in music.
Bad taste in music. Now, cooking is one thing because I like to cook. So I'll cook our food.
See, me, I'm the cook thing. Like, if you can't cook, like...
So you would take somebody who has bad taste in music?
Yeah, because I can just tune that crap out. I can just tune it down.
I can't do it.
I'll just put some headphones on, or I'll be like, look, I'll just drive. And you know, what's my rule? We ride in my car.
Do not touch his stereo.
We listen to music I listen to. Because when I get in her car, I do not touch. I respect the car rules. Don't touch the radio. If I'm in her car, I sit there and chill.
He's not in my car though ever because he doesn't like the way I drive.
I never said that.
But did you die? But did you die? She catching all the strays, man. Yes.
Yeah, I never said that you couldn't drive. That's
you
that's
sit like this when he's in the car. He's
that
like
is your
nervous.
That is your best friend Carrera who says that you can't drive.
You're gonna have to give me a Taylor Swift song that will hit my Scorpio spirit. I'm gonna need that one because I don't like her at all.
I'm gonna be honest. The first time I heard a Taylor Swift song was I was watching an episode of that show, Lip Sync Battle, and The Rock did her song "Shake It Off." That's the first time I heard Taylor Swift song.
That song irritates my spirit.
Yeah, and then I said, she's not really that good. And then no. No.
All right.
So yeah, for me it's cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, for me it's cooking.
All right.
Yeah.
If you died tomorrow,
ooh,
God forbid, who has permission to go into your phone?
Well, for me, it's you.
Okay.
Because you already have been in my phone.
Okay, but besides me. So besides each other, who else has permission to go into your phone?
Without somebody who I could get my phone and regardless on there, they're not going to judge me.
You're dead. Why does it matter if they judge you?
No. I'm saying, but I don't feel bad if they see it and they be like,
you're dead. You can't feel bad.
Okay. So I would have to say, that's, again, I can't, Thee's no longer here. So I was going to say Thee. I give my phone to him. He'd be like, all right, nigga. I would have to say probably Big Les.
Okay.
Or Station or Big Les. One of them two. I give my phone to, and they going to be like, okay, cool. I
can hear Big Les now. Dang, Derek.
But it ain't like I'm, But yeah, I could either give it to a Station or Big Les.
Okay.
And, 1, 2, I could trust that, let's just say, if information needs to be getting off my phone, I know I could trust Station or Big Les to get my information off my phone.
Okay.
So yeah, them two. All right. Who'd it be for you? Well, I already know that answer.
If it's not you, the only other person that I'm giving my phone to is Carrera.
Yeah.
I would say Charlene if she lived in the city.
Nicole ain't even giving her phone to her blood brother.
It's just too much judgment in there. Too many things that me and Carrera go back and forth and talk about, and so no, I'm not.
Jamal would be like, Nikki, what the fuck?
Yeah. And Uncle Kevin would judge me. Yeah, so no. If Charlene was in the city of Cincinnati, she would be the other person I could give my phone to. Carrera, I would definitely give my phone to.
Yeah. Carrera definitely. Yeah, I could see that because she wouldn't. What about Mika?
Yeah, I could give my phone to Mika.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say Mika. She definitely on that. Mika's like the fucking. She's top secret. She'll keep shit on the wraps.
She might not even give you the phone.
We say
she might not even give you my phone.
Like Derek, I love you, but
no.
No, I'm going to keep
Yes,
Mika's phone.
I forgot. Mika definitely could have my phone,
and I'll give you the information that you need. But
this is dying with her.
This is I gotta throw this in the casket.
Yeah, definitely. All right, babe. What's the positive shot for tonight?
Okay,
we're coming to an end, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, this week it's a positive shot for me. So, alrighty, positive shot.
Ding.
Dink. Okay.
We're so corny.
Right. It's all good. I love it. All right. If you love someone completely, you have to accept who they were, past tense, love who they are, present tense, and then support who they will become in the future.
I like that.
I'll say that again. If you love someone completely, love the whole package, you have to accept who they were, regardless of what it was that they might have done that you don't agree with. You got to accept it. Okay? You got to love who they are right now. Okay? And then you got to support who they will become. Okay? So that's our positive shot
for
tonight.
And if you did not catch that the first time, make sure you rewind and listen again.
All right. Well, that's a wrap, y'all, for today's episode of Couples Couch.
Don't forget to follow us on all social medias. Tune in next Thursday and keep sending us your questions or suggestions.
Yes.
We love those.
Yes.
Don't forget to follow our business pages. The links will be in the captions below.
Yes. All right. Much love, y'all. See y'all next week on our newest episode of Couples Couch, where we'll be saving a seat for you.
And remember, the Couples Couch is where Black love kicks back, gets real, and definitely laughs out loud.
So make sure you get your ass up off the couch.
Off the couch.
And love on your spouse.
Peace. Thank you guys for tuning in.